Dare to be. Hey!
We're live. Hey!
Hey, family.
Okay, we're live.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live, y'all.
We're live.
Mm-hmm.
And in living color.
Definitely melanated.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we are living the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Shalom.
Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
See,
Reggie, good to
yeah.
see you, sis.
Yeah, Shabbat Shalom. Okay. All right. Are we
So
ready?
you host?
Do we pray?
No, we didn't.
We did not. Wow. Father, yeah, we thank you for allowing us to be able to do story time. We pray that your word will go forth. Father, give us wisdom and understanding and revelation, Father, yeah, and let your people be blessed. In Yahweh's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, host, this on you.
Well, you know what? Thank you.
The host that do the most.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. I just want to say it's been a rough time before we started tonight. So if my demeanor, my ruach is a little off, don't worry. Y'all willing, he'll put it back in place.
He good, y'all. Don't believe
He'll put it back in place. With
fine.
that being said, I want to thank y'all. Yeah. I want to thank you. Let me clap my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank y'all.
Clapping them good.
Yeah. You know it. I want to thank you. You know why I want to thank him?
Why?
It's story time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling better already, y'all. It's story time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Let me sing it. We just want to give gratitude. We got story time we're going to bring to you. Well, how? Through your word, we're trying to say. Yahuwah gonna make a way. I know he's gonna make a way. It's story time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, it's story time. Yeah. Y'all know what to do now. Let me tell you. Open up your books, you're bound to find. Well, some freedom and peace of mind, yeah. Oh, yeah. One more time, we've got to say, Yahuwah gonna make a way. I know he's gonna make a way. It's story time. You know what? Bonnie G, she's in the house. She's in the house. It's story time. They call her Dr. Norwood, but on here, she's Auntie Shelley on the beat. But I'm back.
Hey.
That's it. That's it right there. That's it.
Listen, that brother need like
That's it. Wait a minute. Stop right there. I'm the host. I talk. You listen. Okay. Once again, welcome to Story Time. It's the 6th day of the week. And since, you know what? These ladies ought to know by now. I go down when I come in here. You would think they would know, right?
You would think.
You would think.
But that's okay.
Speaking of things, I ate them thoughts that I was going to say.
Yeah, I hope you did. Because, anyhow, welcome, Shabbat Shalom again. Now, at this time, we're going to have my co-host, Bonnie G. She's going to go to the Book of Jubilees, the 2nd chapter. And if she is in agreement tonight and understands her assignment, she's going to read verse 18 through 22.
Say it clearly now. Say it clearly now. Listen, I'm going to get into these comments because I believe my auntie Shishi. Okay, you're right.
Go ahead and read, Rita.
Listen.
All righty then.
Let him bless me.
All right.
Listen, and he gave us a great sign, the Sabbath, that we should work 6 days, but guard the Sabbath on the 7th day from all work. And all the angels of the presence and all the angels of sanctification, these 2 great classes he has bidden us to guard the Sabbath with him in heaven and on earth. And he said unto us, behold, I will separate unto myself a people from amongst the peoples, and these shall guard the Sabbath, and I will sanctify them unto myself as my people, and will bless them as I have sanctified the Sabbath, and do sanctify it unto myself. Even so will I bless them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim. And I have chosen the seed of Yaakov from amongst all that I have seen, and have written him down as my firstborn son, and have sanctified him unto myself forever and ever. And I will teach them the Sabbath, that they may guard the Sabbath thereon from all work. And thus he created therein a sign in accordance with which they should guard the Sabbath with us on the seventh day, to eat and to drink, and to bless him who has created all things, as he has blessed and sanctified unto himself a peculiar people. Peculiar, in case you want to see what that looks like, a peculiar people
Yes.
above all peoples, and that they should guard the Sabbath together with us. And those that are in agreement says Amen.
Amen. Yeah, that was very good,
Did
co-host
we
Bonnie.
share? I can't. Why are
You're
you
right,
not
we didn't
coming
share.
up on Facebook?
Ladies and
okay.
gentlemen, please give us a second, because as you see, somebody is forgetting their assignment this evening.
Well, the hosts normally do these
Excuse me,
things. So,
I'm talking.
Oh, you
See,
right.
once again, you're very rude.
You're right.
Help Bonnie tonight, yeah.
Give us a minute.
Yeah.
We'll
In
share
other
the
words, they're going to
link.
send out the link to those who need to get it.
Yes, and it's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
And to
listen.
see Dr. Norwood, she's on it. Auntie Shelly on the beat, she's on it. But somebody, I ain't gonna say who, somebody else is lacking. Anyhow, while we're getting the link together,
Yes.
I believe Auntie Shelly on the beat. I believe she's gonna do a recap for us.
I'm gonna do well, these are hard to recap, as you all know. So, but we know that we came out of the dietary law. So everyone knows,
Yeah.
It's a little border inspection we do, but everybody kind of knows. We went to how to treat the woman when she's having a child.
Oh, yeah, that part. Yeah, okay, I'm about to say, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That part.
Stay away from
and we're into leprosy, how to tell the different kinds of leprosy, if it's like a plague, so to speak, or if it's infectious. So y'all done?
Is he done? The host. Sorry.
We're listening. We're listening. We're listening.
Anyway, yes, that's we are on leprosy. Because yesterday we talked about the difference between if Yah turns you into an albino, which is turn your skin white from head to toe, but you don't necessarily have a plague because it's not infectious. You have no boils. He just turns your skin white because of whatever reason he did it to you.
Okay.
It's a plague. It's a plague, but you're still clean because
it's all over.
It's just meant to be a mark. You're white all over for whatever reason he gave you this plague. But if there's boils and all that stuff, and that's what we're still kind of talking about. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because you have to be put away into like different places depending on your what stage the priest said you had.
Okay. In other words, there were different stages of leprosy. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, more cases were more severe than others.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's some
I really didn't know.
And some is just like your skin just got scraped off.
Okay.
And you don't really have anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he said, "Oh no, that's just a scab." Go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, man.
Well.
Yeah.
What chapter are we in?
13.
Yeah.
We're on 13, chapter 13, verse 18.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. Yeah.
Are you doing that secret thing?
Yes. Listen. Now, for those that are new to the Story Channel platform and
the Storytime platform.
Yes, sir. But let me tell you, I was just going to tell you, you've been greeted tonight. A lot of people said, "Hello, Mr. James, perpetual ruler." So I just wanted to point that out.
Blessings to all of you. It's so good to see you.
Anywho.
Yeah.
So
Thank
for
you
those,
for coming.
okay, amen.
Amen. Yeah.
All right. So those of you who had stumbled on here by accident and you listened in and it's like, oh, what are they saying? What? Who are these people? Listen, it's not you. It's us. Okay. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah.
It's us. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And so if you want to get the book that we're reading from, you can go to St0ryTim3, not .com because you won't find it, but .net. But before you press purchase, please use your Storytime discount.
Yes.
Remember, the O in the word story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3, as a reminder to going back to the covenant. Because why? The assignment is understood. Okay, you can't see it, but you get this.
I mean, listen,
they
see it because in other words, amen. Yeah, somebody got left the hoodie out, but that's okay.
It's the shirt. We have shirts.
Listen,
is it all black?
Auntie Shelley on the beat.
But
the two is in agreement. One is out, but that's okay. We're gonna move on.
Yep, on the 13th verse.
Yeah, we are going to move on the 18th. Verse.
We're on the 18th
chapter.
Yeah,
that's why you're here.
See,
that's why you're the host.
Yeah, hey, all right.
Chapter 13, verse 18, and we're picking up with the leprosy. Okay.
All right.
The flesh also, in which, even in the skin thereof, was a boil and is healed. And in the place of the boil, there be a white rising or a bright spot, white and somewhat reddish, and it be showed to the priest. And if, when the priest sees it, behold, it be in sight lower than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy broken out of the boil.
That just sounds ridiculously gross, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, just the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hairs therein, and if it be not lower than the skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days, which means he needs to watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
And if it spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague. But if the bright spot stay in his place and spread not, it is a burning boil, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Because maybe he got something hot on the skin, and it's not really leprosy. It's just he burned himself or cut
like when you pop hot grease on you or something like that.
You get that little bubble.
Yeah.
Because remember, they did cook with oil in the frying pan.
And they showed
watch out. See.
Just saying.
Showing up. I love that part. Yeah.
Me too. Listen, tell me we the people.
I love it. Yeah. We are.
Without saying we the people.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 24. Or if there be any flesh in the skin whereof there is a hot burning, and the quick flesh that burns have a white bright spot, somewhat reddish or white, then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the hair in the bright spot be turned white, and it be in sight deeper than the skin, it is a leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy.
Wow.
So if your skin is just keep burning, you got leprosy in this.
I wonder, do you think, and I don't know, I'm not getting on the ladder like you get sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean stuff like what's that stuff? Shingles and like what's the other one? There's another skin disease that people get.
Vertigo, that's what. No,
it's something else. Because my cousin has it.
Where do you get it?
I don't know.
But what's wrong with the skin?
It's like it's I don't know. It just look like it's like
patches of white.
Yeah,
that's vertigo.
Yeah,
I thought it was something else. But it's
something like that. Vertigo.
Okay. Well, I've never heard of that, but
that's what it's called. That's not
okay. So that's something totally different.
Yeah.
So leprosy is like the ultimate.
Leprosy is when it's like infectious and it doesn't heal, and you can tell because it got. You know how you can tell somebody's skin is healing or not,
right?
And then if it don't never heal, but it just gets worse, like a boil breakout or something like that, then that's a plague. But if your skin is just smooth and there's nothing really wrong with you, it's not hot, then you just got vertigo or something.
Gotcha. Okay.
Some white marks.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a plague, but it's not a.
It's not. Well, it's not leprosy.
And you're clean. Yeah, but
okay. Gotcha.
Y'all just for some reason decided to smite you with that plague.
Okay.
Maybe you did something.
All right. Okay.
All
right. Thank you.
Verse 26. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hair in the bright spot, and it be no lower than the other skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. So watch it. And the priest shall look upon him the 7th day, and if it be spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy. But if the bright spot stay in its place and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is a rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning, or a result of the burning. And it's just your skin is just healing.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Man, he took care of this every way coming. He was like,
okay,
make sure y'all know what's up.
Right. All I didn't get a good understanding. Don't come to me talking about I didn't get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
29. If a man or woman have a plague upon the head or the beard,
what's that now?
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
A yellow hair? Yellow?
That's probably blonde.
Mm.
That's what I think.
Okay, yellow. Wow.
Hey.
Mine's great.
If it is a dry scald, even a leprosy upon the head or beard, and if the priest look on the plague of the scald, and behold, it be not in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, then the priest shall shut him up that has the plague of the scald 7 days.
Plague of the scald.
And in the 7th day, maybe that means scald.
Yeah, I was going to ask, does it mean this? Yeah, okay.
Because right now he's talking about the head.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
And in the 7th day, the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, if the scald spread not, and there be in it no yellow hair, and the scald be not in sight deeper than the skin, he shall be shaven, but the scald shall not he shave, and the priest shall shut up him that has the scald 7 days more. So he's gonna watch it.
Right.
But don't kind of move, but it's still got the yellow hair. Just shave around it. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking.
Go bald.
Yeah. Well, no, I was saying not that part.
Yellow hair.
That's gonna be a bad haircut. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, especially if you got multiple patches.
You can do it if you got patches.
I don't care how confident you say.
Throw a song out
you
there.
Ooh.
Listen, you forget who bald, okay?
I ain't forget, but I'm just saying.
To rock a bald head.
But not in patches, baby. That's
I got patches too. Mine's is just on the side.
No, you too cute there.
See, but I rock it with confidence.
Okay, we back.
But I ain't got no yellow hair coming out of it.
Right.
Because you can't do story time.
34.
You just gonna kick me off.
And in the 7th day, the priest shall look on the scald, and behold, if the scald be not spread in the skin, nor be in its sight deeper than the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean.
Okay.
So if it don't spread, it just stays exactly where it is.
Right.
Then you good. Get up, wash your clothes. Good to go.
Okay.
But if the scald spread much in the skin after his cleansing, then the priest shall look on him, and behold, if the scald be spread in the skin, the priest shall not seek for yellow hair, for he is unclean.
Yeah, okay.
So don't even look.
Yeah, because
you already know he unclean.
It's a dead giveaway.
But if the scald be in his sight as a stay, and that there is black hair grown up therein, the scald is healed, he is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean.
Okay. All right.
So It's weird because it seemed like we all must have had dark hair.
Yeah.
Everybody had dark hair.
Absolutely. That's what it seemed like to me.
Everybody had dark hair, dark skin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You're right. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
38. If a man also or a woman having the skin of her flesh bright spots, even white bright spots, then the priest shall look and behold. If the bright spots in the skin of her flesh be darkish white, it is a freckled spot that grows in the skin. He is clean. So
a darkish white.
And because remember we have dark skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess he says maybe some of them have like light freckles. Mm-hmm. And he said that, or like he's talking about vertigo.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those are spots.
Okay.
He's clean. That's his.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the man whose hair is falling off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean?
You know what?
That's why
I'm sorry.
You came to be the example.
Well, you know, actually, my hair is not falling out. I have them shaved all off. I've been blessed because my hair does grow back pretty evenly so far. But there's some brothers. I got you. The line,
patches.
the line was here, but now they salute you from up here. I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They said he just bald headed. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He ain't got no condition.
Wow, man. Yeah.
He just bald headed.
Yeah.
So we thank him for being the example tonight.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
41. And he that has his hair fallen off from the part of his head toward his face, he is.
See, that's what I was just saying.
Oh,
see?
wow.
Right, he is forehead bald. See, I was just
forehead bald.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. See, as a man, I can relate to this, right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a trip. Yeah, I see.
I mean, is there something Yahuwah don't cover?
This
in the
is
scriptures?
definitely us.
Like,
definitely.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah. Ain't that something? Right.
He is forehead bald.
You fool.
Yeah.
Now listen, that's
Is
a
he
whole
clean,
other
though?
name in my book.
But he's clean though.
He's clean.
All right.
Because it's just the hair that's falling out.
Yeah.
Just
in the forehead, like it was
right.
Like we call
like
it
I said,
hairline.
That's what I said. It starts here, but that's why I would go
back. Just forehead bald.
You just forehead bald. That's all,
it.
sir.
There
That's all. Don't even be offended.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
42. And if there be in the bald head or bald forehead a white reddish sore, it is a leprosy sprung up in his bald head or his bald forehead. So if it turned white and red, you got leprosy in the forehead. That's why your hair fell out. But if it's just, your bald head, then you good. Oh, where am I? 43. Yeah. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the rising of the sore be white, reddish in his bald head, or in his bald forehead, as the leprosy appears in the skin of the flesh, he is a leprous man. He is unclean. The priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean. His plague is in his head.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And the leper in whom the plague is, his clothes shall be rent, and his head bare, and he shall put a covering upon his upper lip, and shall cry, unclean, unclean.
Wow. So you can't just wash my. Now,
wow.
Now he forehead bald, and he got leprosy.
He can't just wash.
Don't wash this. Burn it up. Rip it up.
Yeah, because I guess he's saying if you got leprosy, it could go to your brain probably, and maybe you need to. That means you got it. Like
you got it. And you can call somebody.
But you should put a covering
upon his upper
lip.
Yeah. His head
and shall cry.
Unclean. So if somebody comes near him, he has to say unclean.
He has to say it
because you can infect somebody.
Yeah, but I think people see that, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Put that bonnet on your head.
I don't think I would. If I see somebody like that, I'm gonna say it for them. You unclean.
You don't need to tell me.
I mean, I'm serious.
Wow. Oh,
wow. See,
that's kind of humiliating, but I think in a cultural sense, it's to be expected.
Yes.
But now, just like Oh, that's so embarrassing. But
Yeah.
I know
It
it's
is.
not
I mean, it
because
probably
that's what had
wasn't.
to be done.
Yeah, it had to be done because you don't want nobody. However you got it, you don't want nobody else to get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, now you see, you just said something right there.
What she said?
Well, no, about you don't want nobody else to get it.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's not everybody's mindset.
You're right.
Very true.
They get really bitter.
Yes.
Say,
and
well,
they
you know,
wanna
if
give
I
to
got
too many
it,
people.
I'm gonna give it to, just like when the AIDS epidemic
Yes, I
showed up.
remember that.
Some people were like, well, you gave it, somebody gave it to me,
I'm gonna give it to
I'm
everybody.
gonna pass
I
it
can.
on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's very unfortunate that people in general, but especially us as the Hebrews, would have that mindset.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, it is what it is, and God, He's still in control. So yeah, praise His name. Yeah.
Wow. Verse 46. All the days wherein the plague shall be in him, he shall be defiled. He is unclean. He shall dwell alone. Without the camp shall his habitation be.
Yeah.
They have to put you away from everybody.
Right.
Yeah. And that's where you.
So all the lepers have to be the ones that are unclean. Have to be together. That's why they had whole leprosy colonies.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just being surrounded by death though. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And being reminded that at one point you won't.
Yeah. And everybody got it.
And everybody.
Yeah.
There's no hope.
There's no hope until Yahweh passes by. We know that story.
Yes.
Yeah.
47. The garment also that the plague of leprosy is in, whether it be a woolen garment or a linen garment, whether it be in the warp or woof or of linen or of woolen, whether in the skin or in anything made of skin. So whatever animal is made out of, basically.
A warp and the warp or a woof. What is that?
Listen, we just reading it.
No,
it's some kind of material, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's animal skin.
Yeah, some kind of animal skin, I think.
Somebody need to look that up.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Because I see, you know what? Not to interrupt you.
No,
but
really.
I remember like somebody was saying how this is one of the books that we never read.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm glad we're reading it because there is a whole bunch of information in Leviticus in here. Because I've never heard of a warp or a wolf.
So someone could but put in like warp material. What is warp material? What is woof? WOF material.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and I love that because then that means we just be learning together. Y'all be thinking I be typing that. Listen, I be meaning every word of that. We learn together.
Yeah, we sure do, don't we?
Let us know when you have it. I'll keep reading.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Verse 49. And if the plague be greenish or reddish in the garment or in the skin, whether in the warp or in the woof or in anything of the skin, it is a plague of leprosy and shall be shown unto the priest. So is a warp or the woof a type of body?
No, not at all. It said the essential foundation of base of any structure or organization from weaving in which the warp, the threads that run lengthwise, and the woof, and the woof, the thread that runs across. So anything like this, and
so
it's
anything like it.
So
weave.
Okay.
Direction.
Make the fabric.
Okay, so we know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
What makes up the fabric? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As a sentence, it says the Constitution, and y'all already know about the Constitution. The Constitution and the Declaration of Independence; those two things are warped together. You know, so it says are warped and woof of American nation.
Yeah. So put together. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And I was not thinking of that at all.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna say some kind of animal skin.
I did.
I was waiting on that too.
Yeah. So I'm glad we looked it up though.
Verse 50. And the priest shall look upon the plague and shut up it that has the plague 7 days. And he shall look on the plague on the 7th day. If the plague be spread in the garment, whether in the warp or in the woof or in the skin or in any work that is made of skin, the plague is fretting leprosy. It is unclean. I wonder if that means it's growing. Fretting.
Okay, let me see.
FRETTING. Oh, she's looking at it. We'll read 52. He shall therefore burn the garment, whether warp or woof, in woolen or in linen, or anything of skin wherein the plague is, for it is a fretting leprosy. It shall be burnt in the fire. So it can, I guess, this whether it appears on linen clothes, cloth clothes, or skin, animal skins,
Right.
It got to be burned.
It says fretting, to feel or express worry, annoyance, discontent, or the like. So here's a sentence. It says, fretting about the lost ring isn't going to help.
Oh, so it's a fretting, it's annoying leprosy at that moment. It's like you itching and you like,
Okay.
So get rid of those clothes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
There ain't no washing it and with
That's why
tide
rip
and
it up.
burn it up.
Burn it up.
Yeah. 53. And if the priest shall look and behold, the plague be not spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof or in anything of skin, then the priest shall command that they wash the thing wherein the plague is, and he shall be shut up, and he shall shut it up 7 days more. He said, but if you see it's not really in the clothes, then you could just still wash the clothes. But you already know what happened.
Right.
We burnt them clothes.
Oh,
right.
It's like now I don't want. I'm taking
like
no chances.
pox, right?
Yeah.
Like
I ain't taking no chances.
What you wore, you throw those things away. You don't
I ain't
throw them in the
taking no
wash.
chances.
Auntie Linda said, burn, baby, burn. But Auntie Shishi, she says, seems like the priests are serving as nurses taking orders from Dr. Yah.
Yes.
She said that's the way she see it.
Yes, that's what I said too. Like these priests had to know some stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That was a good one, Miss Sheila. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Auntie
Thank you so much for that. Yes. Hallelujah.
Verse 54.
You didn't say hallelujah on Auntie Lu. We not playing those comments. You didn't say nothing on Auntie Linda's. She had a good.
There's no need for that. Co-host Bonnie G.
Oh, okay. Burn,
Please,
baby, burn. That
Please,
was a good
please,
one,
please, please read on.
Verse 54.
Auntie Shelley on the beat, but yeah.
Then the priest shall command that they wash the thing wherein the plague is, and he shall shut it up 7 days more.
Yeah.
And the priest shall look on the plague after that it is washed, and behold, if the plague have not changed its color, and the plague be not spread, it is unclean. Oh, you shall burn it in the fire. It is fret inward. So he said, even if you don't see it on the outside, it's on the inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Burn it up. Like Auntie Linda said, burn, baby, burn.
Whether it be bare within or without, burn it.
It was the comment for me. Now listen, so
is it crazy?
It seems a bit crazy to me.
Okay, what is it, and who said it?
Plug your ears, sir, please, real quick. Just...
No, I'm not gonna plug my ear.
All right, so
they can see it on the thing already. Right. You know that.
He can't say.
Oh, he can't.
So somebody by the name of, I have to say the name, Sheila Greer. After when he started speaking, she said, "You are most." Okay, capitalize on that M. That ain't even person, place, thing. Yeah, you are most welcome, perpetual ruler. Exclamation mark, and exclamation mark. Baby, listen.
You got to understand.
This comment is...
Huh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Why?
Why not? That's what I say.
Because now, look, your head so big it's knocking me off the screen.
You know what? There's a lot of room on your side, though. I know that. How much?
Oh, that must be why, because, you know, giving your head.
That's all right. Leaning.
It was the 3 exclamations. She said, that ain't going to do, okay? I have to give you 2 more added to that 1.
Praise y'all.
Verse 56.
Yeah.
And if the priest look and behold, the plague be somewhat dark after the washing of it, then he shall rend it out of the garment, or out of the skin, or out of the warp, or out of the woof. And if it appears still in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof or in anything of skin, it is a spreading plague. You shall burn that wherein the plague is with fire. And the garment either warp or woof, or whatsoever thing of skin it be, which you shall wash, If the plague be departed from them, then it shall be washed the second time and shall be clean. This is the Torah of the plague of leprosy, in a garment of woolen or linen, either in the warp or woof, or anything of skins, to pronounce it clean or to pronounce it unclean.
Now, question. Would it be disobedient? Would it count as disobedient if I just burnt them?
That's what I'm saying, because he's saying you got to cut that part out of it.
What if we just cut all of that and just burn it?
Maybe it's because some people can't afford something new. So in case this might be your only output,
Listen,
don't waste stuff. Maybe
well,
that's
she just read what it says, right? We must follow, Torah. See, some people want to go on their own and do what they want to do, and it's not written in the script. See, we got to stay on the script. So we're going to move on to the next chapter now.
Yes,
we're on chapter 14. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Chapter 14.
Yeah. Yes. Hallelujah.
And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, This shall be the Torah of the leper in the day of his cleansing.
Man.
He shall be brought unto the priest, and the priest shall go forth out of the camp. And the priest shall look, and behold, if the plague of leprosy be healed in the leper, then shall the priest command to take for him, that is to be cleansed, 2 birds, alive and clean, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. And the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthen vessel over running water. As for the living bird, he shall take it and the cedar wood, the scarlet, and the hyssop, and shall dip them and the living bird in the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. Wow. So now basically he's saying this is how you tell if they have leprosy. Now he's saying if they're pronounced clean, there's still an extra step. Now sacrifice has to be made. Okay. So he's telling the priest how to do that sacrifice. That poor bird, that's alive. It's probably like, what? That's alive. They put blood on me.
Well, he understands it's a sign.
You're right. You're right.
I'll give you that. I won't give you much, but I'll give you that.
Yeah. Verse 7. And he shall sprinkle upon him that is to be cleansed from leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the living bird loose into the open fields. And he that is to be cleansed shall wash his clothes, and shave off all his hair, and wash himself in water, that he may be clean. And after that he shall come into the camp, and shall tarry abroad out of his tent 7 days. But it shall be on the 7th day that he shall shave all his hair off his head, and his beard, and his eyebrows.
What?
Even all his hair he shall shave off, and he shall wash his clothes. Also he shall wash his flesh in water, and he shall be clean.
I
hope y'all understand what all the hair is.
Yeah. See that? See, I was going to say,
yes,
when he said all the hair, does
all
it
the
mean
hair
all
on your body? All the hair on your body.
Okay, that's I was wondering that part when you read it in verse 8.
New
hair
to grow in.
In other words, all of that.
Wow. Listen, there was no European wax, out there. There was, oh my God. The shaving, the oh man, razor bumps, ingrown hairs. Oh my God. The offense.
You're going.
Everybody know.
I mean, I'm about to say you're going a little bit too far.
No, I'm just saying, like on your face, you mess around, you can get an ingrown hair anyway.
If you don't know what you're doing, especially
you can get it on your face.
Yeah, well,
you can get
I'm
it
just
on your beard.
But y'all know what he's doing, right?
Listen,
and he's giving instructions.
Yeah, as long as the priest knows what they're doing. Yeah.
Yah is giving instructions, isn't
he? Yeah.
Do you believe that Yah know what he's doing?
Yeah.
All right, then we're gonna keep on reading.
Right now, receive them.
We're gonna keep on reading. Because some people, like I said, they get off the script.
No, I'm just.
And we got to get back on this.
No, she's just saying.
I'm and then I'm thinking of the things that you sharpen. I know, but so I'm thinking like, I'm thinking
you gotta trust. You got
I'm thinking color purple when she. Sitting
Yeah.
there shaving the neck, and she don't do it.
That's what they did.
The color purple is not in the Torah.
You know,
that's how they shave.
Can we
We're
deal?
saying that's how they shave.
Can we deal with this? Because see, I understand.
We can't have
You're talking modern day. We
That's
talking
not
about
modern day.
Listen. No. I'm talking about color purple modern day, not this. This is a long time ago. Isn't it?
Yeah, but that's how they
All
shave.
right, okay, and it's all right then. All they're doing is giving them instructions on what to do.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Thank
We're
you
just
for
making
pointing
it real
that
for
out.
the people.
That's all. You know.
Is it okay with you?
I don't know. He's the host.
You know what?
Ruler.
I guess it's going to have to be okay because they're ganging up on me.
Verse 10.
Hallelujah.
And on the 8th day, he shall take 2 he lambs without blemish, and 1 ewe lamb of the first year without blemish, and 3/10 deals of fine flour for an oblation, mingled with oil, and 1 log of oil. Verse 11. And the priest that makes him clean shall present the man that is to be clean and those things before Yahuwah at the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. And the priest shall take 1 he lamb and offer him for a trespass offering and the log of oil, and wave them for a wave offering before Yahuwah. And he shall slay the lamb in the place where he shall kill the sin offering and the ascending smoke offering in the holy place. For as the sin offering is the priest, so is the trespass offering. It is most holy. And the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering, and the priest shall put it upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. And the priest shall take some of the log of oil and pour it into the palm of his own left hand. And the priest shall dip his right finger in the oil that is in his left hand, and sprinkle of the oil with his finger 7 times before Yahuwah. And of the rest of the oil that is in his hand shall the priest put upon the tip of his right ear, of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the blood of the trespass offering. And the remnant of the oil that is in the priest's hand, he shall pour upon the head of him that is to be cleansed, and the priest shall make an atonement for him before Yahuwah. So you're putting the oil in your left hand, and you're doing everything with the right hand. And so basically you're putting the oil on top of the blood that you just put on the right thumb and the right toe.
In the right ear.
In the right ear.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, what's the significance? Maybe to hear from y'all, to guidance. What's the tongue?
So you can walk right.
Walking, well, yeah.
Oh, well.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, big toe.
Yeah.
It was the big toe side, but.
And then the rest of the oil, you put it on his head. So basically you ain't wasting nothing.
Right.
Everything
and
you get anointed.
7 times he sprinkled it. That's completion. We know that.
Oh, we do.
Yes.
We know that.
That's not what it said right there.
No, it doesn't. But 7 times.
Yeah,
7 is completion.
Thank
you. Goodbye.
Verse 19. And the priest shall offer the sin offering and make an atonement for him that is to be cleansed from his uncleanness. And afterward he shall kill the ascending smoke offering, which was the lamb. And the priest shall offer the ascending smoke offering and oblation upon the altar, and the priest shall make an atonement for him, and he shall be clean. And if he be poor and cannot get so much, then he shall take 1 lamb for a trespass offering to be waved, to make an atonement for him, and 1/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil for an oblation, and a log of oil, and 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, such as he is able to get. And the one shall be a sin offering, and the other an ascending smoke offering. And he shall bring them on the 8th day for his cleansing unto the priest, unto the door of the tabernacle of the assembly before Yahuwah. So he's making sure everyone, whether rich or poor, is going to be able to do this.
An offering.
Yeah.
Wow.
24. And the priest shall take the lamb of the trespass offering and the log of oil, and the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before Yahuwah. And he shall kill the lamb of the trespass offering, and the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering, and put it upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleaned, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. So basically he's saying whether you bring a lamb or a turtle, dove, or a pigeon, you're going to do it the same way.
Right. Okay. Yeah. See, something about this right side.
Something about the right.
To the right.
Everything is right. And the priest shall sprinkle with his right finger some of the oil that is in his left hand 7 times before Yahuwah.
Right.
And the priest shall put of the oil that is in his right hand upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the place of the blood of the trespass offering. And the rest of the oil that is in the priest's hand he shall put upon the head of him that is to be cleansed, to make an atonement for him before Yahuwah. And he shall offer the one of the turtle doves or of the young pigeons, such as he can get, even such as he is able to get, the one for a sin offering, and the other for an ascending smoke offering with the oblation. And the priest shall make an atonement for him that is to be cleansed before Yahuwah. This is the Torah of him in whom is the plague of leprosy, whose hand is not able to get that which pertains to his cleansing. So basically, we just read the same thing twice, but with different animals. But Yahuwah is trying to say nobody has an excuse. Right. I don't care what animal you bring, it's all going to be done the same way. Right. So you can't say, the rich can't say, oh, well, ours was done this way. Y'all poor, everybody, the only difference is the animal. But he said the procedure is the exact same thing. Rich and poor, no respect to person. Right, exactly. I'm making sure everyone has a chance to obey this. Okay. But it's all going to be done the exact same way.
So I'm going to add on to that because I can't get over this big toe. Okay. So I just like, why is the big toe so important? Okay. Now, this is some common knowledge. It ain't common to me. Okay. But it says when you walk, run, and the big toe plays an essential role in the arch stabilization. Balance.
Stabilization.
Thank you. During mid stance and during the takeoff phase. Without this stabilization, the foot would have limited to no shock or absorption. I can't say that.
Absorption.
Thank you. Capability and very limited impulsive force. It says from a functional part, whether you can, walk properly, it's no disability. It says according to the study, from a functional standpoint, amputating the big toe results in little or no disability. But without this, basically, like everything you can do is
that to big stabilize toe. You, right? Yeah. Because people, if they break their big toe, you on crutches. You would think, well, just walk with the rest of your feet.
Yeah, and it would help. Yep.
It's your balance.
Balance everything on you. So I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. That actually is pretty interesting information.
Yeah.
Because, some people I know who have had amputation, like big toe, because of diabetes or whatever the case may be. But they don't walk the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just don't. So,
it's off. Yeah.
Yep, it bears your body weight. That's crazy.
It is.
Well,
we just do things just because we're just used to it.
And there's a reason.
Yep.
Verse 33. And Yahuwah spoke unto El Moshe and unto El Aaron, saying, when ye are coming to the land of Canaan, which I give to you for a possession, and I put the plague of leprosy in a house of your possession, and he that owns the house shall come and tell the priest, saying, it seems to me that there is a plague. Wait a minute. It seems to me there is as it were a plague in the house. Then the priest shall command that they empty the house before the priest go into it to see the plague, that all that is in the house be not made unclean. And after the priest shall go in to see the house, and he shall look on the plague, and behold, If the plague be in the walls of the house, with hollow strakes, greenish or reddish, which inside are lower than the wall. That sounds like mold.
You know what? Dad just answered my question. Because y'all know my mom be just, but why did he mention these things? So he says the toe first off, the right represents strength. And that's why I always question, like, when they tell us to do stuff. Never mind. Anywho, the toe represents the person walk. The thumb represents the person deeds. The head represents the person mind.
Okay.
Thank you, Eric, our perpetual ruler, for that.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
And the front, the big toe will stand 2 times the body weight.
So
and the least important toe is your pinky toe.
Yeah.
You don't need that. But boy.
No, but when you stub it.
Thank you.
Right. Right. Right.
Ooh.
So
Some things that you thought was dead within you.
Yeah. It would definitely.
Yeah, it makes them
feel
alive within you.
You'll say words you haven't said in a long time. Oh, yes, you will.
Seriously.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the plague is in the house, and again, this sounds like it's mold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then the priest shall go out of the house to the 38. Then the priest shall go out of the house to the door of the house and shut the house 7 days. And the priest shall come again the 7th day and shall look, and behold, if the plague be spread in the walls of the house, then the priest shall command that they take away the stones in which the plague is, and they shall cast them into an unclean place without the city. And he shall cause the house to be scraped within round about, and they shall pour out the dust that they scrape off without the city into an unclean place.
So the same thing they do with people, they do them with the bricks.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people got to go to
except for they didn't scrape the
Yeah, they didn't scrape the people, but
they got to go. They got to be out. Right. Mm-hmm. 42. And they shall take other stones and put them in the place of those stones, and he shall take other mortar and shall plaster the house. So if it's just in that one spot, get all that out and then replace it with some new.
Okay.
44. Then the priest shall come and look, and behold, if the plague be spread in the house, it is a fretting leprosy in the house, it is unclean. And he shall break down the house, the stones of it, and the timber thereof, and all the mortar of the house, and he shall carry them forth out of the city into an unclean place. Moreover, he that goes into the house all the while that it is shut up shall be unclean until the even. And he that lies in the house shall wash his clothes, and he that eats in the house shall wash his clothes. Because it takes a while to dismantle a house. So he said the people who are doing the dismantling need to be, while they're dismantling the house, they gotta chill and not go around a bunch of people. You there to take care of the
it's almost like modern day when people don't really upkeep their houses, and people will come and basically condemn your house. And you say you can't live here no more because
it's not safe.
Yeah, because too much more in your house will kill you.
You better believe it.
Yeah. Well, what verse we on?
We on 40. I believe we on 48. I believe we 47 or 48.
Yeah. 47. I mean 48. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh no, 47. You're right.
And he that lies in the house, shall wash his clothes, and that eats in the house shall wash his clothes.
Right.
And the priest shall come in. We'll find out what happens.
Oh, shut up!
I like it.
Wow!
I like it. I like it.
Don't hate on a sister.
Okay,
I love it. Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Cliff me.
That was the timer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I catch on eventually.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I did not know. Girl, you didn't clip me. Wow. I was like, oh. That was a good. Yes. Auntie Linda said, good clip, Shelly.
Yeah, it was.
Finally, I get one.
Man,
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy because, wasn't that many bracelets left, but that's all right.
Can you imagine? You got to tear your whole house down.
I know, and then you can't.
I know.
Listen, and you can't be like, but I had this served so many memories.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why you can't be so emotionally attached.
Yep, keep your memories here.
Yes, because when the Most High tell you that, hey, you gotta go, you can't be like, but what am I? No, you gotta go.
This house is unclean. Yeah.
Or you can just clean your house.
There's that.
Sometimes it's not that.
Take a shower every day.
Sometimes
it's not that.
Yeah.
We're talking about the house, not the house being messy.
I'm not even talking about that.
Water
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When
you can't afford to.
When you got damage in your house, get it fixed.
But what if
you have to address it? You have to address it immediately.
Very true.
If you can't get it fixed,
you can't go and get a dove.
How can you afford the house?
Listen, what? Folks buying houses and can't afford them.
Then they lose the house, right?
Well, I don't know. The world is so crooked. Sometimes
that's what I'm saying.
The world.
I put it like this here. Clean up. That's all I'm saying.
That's not how you get molded.
I know that.
Okay. Sometimes I'll be worried. Remember that time I told you when I came downstairs in the kitchen, the water was coming?
Oh, yes.
Sometimes I do be like, did all that dry up there?
Yeah.
Like,
you can smell mold too, though.
Yeah, but
you can smell it.
I think we're okay because one time when our air conditioner was Wigan, the guy had to go up there because that's where it is in our attic.
Okay. So
and he didn't say it was wet or anything, so I think we're cool. But you just that's one of the things I kind of like. Is it mold up there? But as long as if it comes through the ceiling, we'll know. But because eventually it'll show itself. But so far so good.
Okay.
Well, listen, y'all. She said, "Hey, things happen. You're right." Absolutely. Well, listen, you guys, we are first off excited. Oh, my bad, I'm out of place. Go ahead and you dismiss
the host.
Yeah, my bad. Turn my blinker on and whatever you like. Go ahead.
In other words, we thank you for joining in with us on tonight. Monty's gonna get it right eventually. Because it is kind of tough. 4 days I'm not here, and when I do come, her brain hasn't really concepted the fact
you're not here 5
days. That we are, we are shifting into another stratosphere, so to speak. But I'm not saying that I'm all that. I'm not saying that part. But I am going to say when I come.
You're saying you're all that.
No, baby. Let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement. All I'm saying is I have a great time when I come working with Michelle and Bonnie.
We have a great
Real
time.
talk. As you see, we have a good time. We have fun. But we are learning.
Yes.
Oh, wow. We are learning. And I'm telling you what, I can't wait. Y'all willing for the second day of the week? When they start reading from chapter 14, I believe it's 38th verse.
Okay, sir. Because
if I'm not mistaken,
I think you are.
Was it chapter 14?
It was. Yeah, you're right.
The 38th verse.
Yeah, you're right.
Was it the 38th? You like
But you was there.
What verse was it?
We on
48.
48.
48. Okay.
Yes.
But you know what?
48.
You was 10 off.
Excuse me. See, once again, Bonnie's speaking when she should be listening. Anyhow, thank you again for joining in with Story Time.
He close to
my name is James Eric Morgan.
Oh, all 3 names. Why?
Government name. Because he want to get in a perpetual ruler, so he got to put Eric in there.
Isn't it wonderful when people just speak what's on your mind? Huh?
Oh, okay.
Talk about the Ruach. Yeah. Anyhow, Shabbat Shalom, y'all.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yes.
6th day, every 6th day, y'all. Tune in.